Welcome back to the channel. Or, if this is your first time here, I want to extend a warm embrace to you. I'm so glad you are here. Whether you are just beginning to recognize the effects of narcissistic abuse, or have been on this healing journey for some time, know that this space is for you. You are not alone. You are seen, and you are worthy of love, respect, and joy. Here, we explore the hidden impacts of narcissistic abuse and learn how to reclaim your power and rewrite your story. Many survivors feel broken, as though their very core has been diminished. It is painful to have your reality questioned, your emotions invalidated, and your sense of self undermined. Yet within these experiences lies an often overlooked truth. Your scars can become superpowers. Your pain can catalyze growth, and your struggles can become stepping stones to self-awareness and spiritual awakening. It is not easy, but this journey can transform your life in ways you may never have imagined. The first step to reclaiming your power is understanding that the abuse was never about you. Narcissists act out of their own insecurities and need for control. The manipulations, gaslighting, silent treatments, and devaluation were reflections of their distorted reality. Recognizing this allows you to separate your self-worth from the abuse. You were never unworthy, and the pain you feel does not define your value. Healing begins with acknowledging your experiences, without judgment. Many survivors carry guilt or self-blame long after the abuse ends, replaying interactions, wondering if they could have done something differently. No one asks to be abused. The responsibility lies entirely with the abuser. Allow yourself to release the burden of blame, even in small increments. Self-compassion is vital. Imagine treating yourself as you would treat a dear friend who suffered deeply. You would not berate them, minimize their pain, or tell them they deserved it. You would hold space, affirm their worth, and offer kindness. Speak gently to yourself and notice when your inner critic rises. Respond with understanding and patience. This is the foundation for rewriting your story. Reclaiming your boundaries is another key step. Narcissistic abuse thrives where boundaries are weak or inconsistent. Learning to say no protects your time, energy, and emotional well-being. Boundaries are not selfish. They are self-respect in action. Start small. Decline invitations that drain you or limit conversations with someone who triggers you. Each step reinforces that your needs, voice, and life matter. Reframe your narrative. Instead of viewing yourself solely as a victim, see yourself as a survivor who endured and grew. This is not about denying the pain. It is about recognizing your strength, resilience, and courage. Replace statements of powerlessness with statements of growth. Instead of saying I was broken, say I endured and I am learning to thrive. Instead of saying I am damaged, say I am healing and evolving every day. Words shape perception, and perception shapes reality. Reconnect with your intuition. Abuse often leaves survivors doubting themselves and disconnected from their inner guidance. Meditation, journaling, or quiet reflection helps rebuild trust in your instincts. Notice your body and mind's subtle signals. They guide you toward choices that honor your well-being. As you strengthen this connection, you can avoid toxic patterns and nurture supportive, healthy relationships. Spiritual growth can profoundly aid healing. Many survivors find comfort in believing there is a higher intelligence or guiding presence in the universe. This need not align with any religion. It is the recognition that your life has meaning, your struggles are seen, and you are not alone. Practices like mindfulness, gratitude, prayer, or time in nature deepen your sense of peace and clarity as you navigate recovery. Supportive relationships are essential. Narcissistic abuse isolates survivors. Seek compassionate friends, mentors, or support groups who listen without judgment and affirm your worth. You deserve relationships that are reciprocal, nurturing, and respectful. Healthy connections remind you that love is not synonymous with manipulation or control. You can give and receive love freely, without fear or compromise. Consider how your experiences can empower others. Sharing your story or supporting others in similar struggles can be transformative. Your journey can become a testament to resilience and a beacon of hope for those who feel trapped and alone. Your story matters. Your voice matters. Even painful experiences have value when used to illuminate a path forward. Self-care is essential. Beyond physical care, nurture your emotional and spiritual well-being. This may include reading, creative expression, movement, or quiet reflection. Therapy or counseling can help process complex emotions and build resilience. Self-care is not indulgence. It is survival and a daily affirmation of your worth. Healing from narcissistic abuse is reclamation. Reclaim your time, energy, emotions, and sense of self. Every step toward understanding, forgiveness, and self-compassion is a step toward freedom from lingering influence, harmful patterns, and anything that no longer serves you. Transformation is possible. Just as a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, your experiences can catalyze profound growth. Your scars are symbols of resilience and proof of your ability to rise above adversity. Journaling is a practical tool for rewriting your story. Write freely about your experiences, emotions, and aspirations. Prompts like, what did I learn about myself? How have I grown despite challenges? What boundaries do I need to honor? Journaling provides clarity, insight, and a record of your progress, helping you see the growth that may feel invisible day to day. Forgiveness is powerful. It does not excuse abuse or invite the abuser back. Forgiveness releases anger and resentment, reclaiming emotional freedom. Redirect your energy towards self-healing, personal growth, and building a life aligned with your values and desires. Celebrate small victories. Each time you honor a boundary, trust your intuition, or practice self-compassion, you reclaim your power. Healing is not linear. Setbacks happen, but they are not failures. They are opportunities to reinforce your commitment to well-being. Your story is defined not by the abuse, but by the courage with which you confront it, the wisdom you gain, and the love you cultivate for yourself. Transform pain into purpose, hurt into healing, and scars into superpowers. If you feel led to support the growth of this channel, the details are in the description below. Your support allows us to continue creating content that empowers, heals, and transforms lives. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment to help us reach more people who need this message.